The exceptions were Aunt Maggie, who was glaring at Eric, and Lindy and I, who were saying nothing. If things had been different, I could have defended Eric. I could have told them that Annalise had said nothing about Amy to him, but I couldn't say that. It would have attracted Annalise's suspicion. There was nothing I could do to help him. I could only watch Annalise, her expression radiating deep concern for Amy. While at the same time I struggled to think about my journal, backed up by a 10-mile thick barrier of ice. Even now, with more practice, I couldn't come up with anything more elaborate than that. Lying, complex shield construction seemed to be a talent I just didn't have. Was the ice enough to prevent Annalise from knowing I was a reader? In only a few hours of awareness, she had already won the first round. And then she stumbled lightly, her mouth dropped open. Something had clearly socked her with unexpected force. In the next moment, Grandma, who had just appeared beside me, spoke. "What was the matter with you, Annalise?" she said quietly. Everyone turned toward Grandma. Matter?" Annalise said, barely managing to utter even that much. She must have known what Grandma was about to say. "Was it some kind of fit or trance or something?" Grandma asked her. "I saw it in my telescope. You were staring directly at Amy, watching her run out into the water and doing nothing to stop her." The family turned back to Annalise now, shock on their faces, surprised as she was. She quickly pulled herself together, putting on a puzzled expression. "I guess you don't understand, Grandma," she said earnestly. "I asked Eric to keep an eye on her. He promised he would." "Do you really believe that, Annalise?" Grandma asked her, sounding worried. "You know, I've been reading lips with my telescope for decades. Whatever you may imagine, you said nothing to Eric about watching Amy, did you, Eric?" Everyone had plenty of proof that Grandma could read lips. She never tired of bragging about it, giving specific examples. And Eric was not enough of a fool, despite the way he felt about Annalise, to go on accepting the terrible blame when he now had solid evidence of what Annalise had done to him, not to mention Amy. No, he said miserably, looking down at the sand, unable to face Annalise. "Not only that, Annalise, dear," Grandma said. "I haven't forgotten what you were telling me the other day about life-saving classes. How it was so boring to practice on that stupid Ryusa Annie doll instead of on a real person." "Annie told me about Ryusa Annie too," chirped Amy. The rest of the family didn't speak, but their expressions, as they avoided looking at Annalise, were not pleasant at all. Annalise's eyes flashed at Grandma. The war was on, and we had won the first battle after all. And that is the end of chapter 13.